Hmm. Hmm. What up, Fusion? What is crack-a-lackin', my brother? Trying to figure out some stuff. I think I kind of have what I'm aiming towards. So this, okay. So I know what this is gonna do. This is gonna go GT duration till max. This is gonna go into oh god damn, bro, that sucks. Fuck. So that means you had to like drive and get out at the same time. You didn't have like a partner there. That's fucking cooked. I think my next day's off for Wednesday, Thursday. It's kind of lame, but alas, not the end of the world. Oh, you had a driver at least. Okay, still not fun. I normally see like three peeps in a garbage can and a garbage truck. So the driver and then two workers to, like grab. Um, yeah, that sucks. It's a bummer. Trying to figure out. That's in August. It's about a little over 3 weeks away. So I have to try and figure out exactly how I want to line things up to get that, and then one, how much I'm gonna be able to get. That's 27. 27, 20 plus the 3K. That means I don't really need the time T14 concerns then. It's not a concern right now. So I got space. What's fate? I finished last tourney? I think I was like 26th. It's where whatever I PR'd at. So like, oh shit. Let's turn that on. 26th. Like right now, I only have 107. So it's like what, 4,500. There's gonna be another 750 pack, so that's 520, 50 plus the 107 equals 537. So I need a differential of what? I don't want to do that math in my head right now. Where's my calculator? 5720 minus 7. 363. 363 needed for me to get to GT5 plus 5. So the question is, for GT5, I have it on my phone, so sadly I won't be able to share that. GT plus 5, I need ideally 52-second duration. Okay. And currently I have 45 seconds with 6 to go. 45 with 6. So I need 1 second. I mean, I'm in the sweet spot. I just so wonder. It doesn't. Yeah, only 1 click. I mean, yeah. Technically, what I could do is just run. Or yeah, I can get 1 substat. Because I don't have a substat yet for duration. So my question is like, in theory, okay, hear me out. The way that GT Plus works is all it does is add the multiplier onto your kill count. So why would there be a plateau with your duration? Wouldn't it always just go up? Maybe like the most effective and efficient, but like if I have my duration way higher, that just means I can click more into it throughout the week when I get stones. Because it's what it's assuming for this chart, right? It assumes I have substat and labs done. So like obviously I don't have either of those done, and I've clicked my way through it, so the incrementalness is not, yeah, the incremental up is not really where I'm going. I'm actually going bulk up because I could, what, I don't fuck if I know what's the ancestral substat for it. We got core, ancestral. Durations plus 7. So in theory, I could have plus 7 or plus 6 plus 7. That's 13. To 45. That's 58. What up, mashed potato? What's crack-a-lackin'? Yeah, I'm just wondering if it's. I'm trying to see exactly if there's harm in it at all. Because like the 51 second is still viable. Like I can just not do the 1 extra second, but that's just like the best pocket that it has is the 52-second mark in for a GT5. My question is like, yeah, I'm wondering why I wouldn't want to just get both the substat and, which would be overkill technically. I just don't. And I don't know how a percentage scales with duration. I mean, I would, yeah, I'd imagine it's always on an increasing or ascending, no matter what. I would love to know. I would really love to know. Pick the brain of somebody who does it. They're probably a math whiz, understand math way better than I do. But intuitively, it almost seems like yeah, this is gonna get better. The more multiplier you add with whatever the multiplier is. Yeah, I'm talking about GT Plus. Right now I'm trying to figure out by August, because right now I'm just kind of in mastery farm mode. So I got my coin mastery. But like my coins just went through the roof. So like right now I'm just kind of like I can actually make this a mastery cryo, I guess you can call it that. Because like essentially until August, I've seen the chart, the one with the highlighted maroon or magenta or whatever we want to call it. So I know what that's supposed to, the value in those highlighted sections are supposed to be the return on investment when it comes to per stones for your what is it? Per stone investment for coin return is what it's anticipating. But like the disconnect I'm having is like I'm not spending stone. Like I can get to 58 seconds, no stones, just substat and lab. But like that would overkill that chart, and so I don't know if that's even necessary. But then I've heard people, when I was picking people's brains about GT Plus, they were like, you should only get GT Plus when you have your duration 55 seconds or higher, which again kind of like contradicts that chart, because it's like, oh, I think that chart doesn't have anything to do, it must have something to do with return on investment for your econ. It's just your econ per stone. I'm looking at like the net econ, not necessarily the return on investment per stone. Because I think it says like for, what is it? I think for 58 seconds. It's saying my sweet spot would be GT8. GT plus 8. That's my like best thing. And that's again just if I just get this ancestral substat and finish my lab, which the lab I'm gonna do in like less than 2 weeks. After this RDC finishes, which is gonna be probably close to by the weekend. If I get impatient, start gemming a little bit. Who knows? We'll find out on another episode. Where are you at? No, like again, I guess I'm just trying to like, I'm trying to either reverse, and this is all intuitive. I'm trying to like reverse engineer if it's good ROI spending I mean, I'm assuming it has to be, but like, yeah, it's based off of the whole chart is based off of stone input or stone cost. It's supposed to be like your per stone you're getting is a percent econ increase, and that's why it's 0.03, and then you might have like 400 stones or 300 stones, and that's supposed to be what you're dumping and making it the return on value. What was I gonna look at? I was gonna look at Golden Tau duration. Yeah, I have like 13 days left on this. Less than 2 weeks. And that's if I don't prio that after my standard perk bonus, like putting more into that. Because like periodically I'll have a over amount with my cells. So periodically what I'll do is I'll just do a 24-hour 5x, and then I'll go back to farming. All the while, I'm still increasing my enemy balance mastery, intro sprint. Coin's gonna be in here. I haven't done any labs in that because I unlocked it last night. So yeah, I don't know. That's like, yeah. Essentially, the next month is just gonna be mastery whoring. It's gonna be grinding the shit out of farming masteries, farming masteries, farming masteries. I kind of did the math on the tool for enemy stats. I don't think I'm quite ready for T14. Not until I have like maybe 1.2 in ELS, which is a lot. I'm at 1.15 right now. Or maybe going more into my substats for assists, so I can get more EHLS. Yeah. That's what I didn't want to do. I really just didn't want to. With this much backlog on my labs, I just want to be able to fucking stockpile as much cells as possible. But I did the math on it, and it was like, right now, if I were to go, I'd basically just get equivalent cells. Or like really close. It would be like 0.6k differential. It wouldn't be anything. It would be so insignificant. So I'm kind of just like, oh, well, I don't want to have to go do the disco runs and the util runs just to try and make up for that when I don't really feel like it's going to benefit me at all. And plus, I kind of was looking at it in the perspective of, yeah, I make a 10-hour run ish, roughly 11-hour run now. But yeah, look, you see the progression here. This is when I AFK. This is my I tried hard. This is when I swapped my strat. This is when I bought. I think no. Yeah, this is when I bought my coin multiplier. My coin mastery, and this was. But I AFK'd. I didn't wake up in time, or I didn't fix the thing. Good evening, Mr. Flipstar. What is crack-lackin'? I did notice some. I was gonna put this more on paper. I mean, I think people have, or at least, but when I was looking up and asking people for like the difference in econ or like effect when it came to like locking bounce shot target and bounce shot range, obviously I'm myopically looking through this through my build, but like the significance I saw was like I liked bounce shot range locked. The hardest part was the transitioning from bullet to chain lightning. And so I was trying to smooth that out considerably, a lot, because I would tank like half my fucking econ for an hour or two. But I realized the reason was because my bounce shot target was 8, or I was like 14, and each bounce shot procs my fucking, or has a chance to proc my fucking chain lightning. So I was literally deleting the whole board every time, no matter what. Like, and I think even tags mentioned that He said it would help with it, but I think that's the whole purpose behind the target is specifically that. Now, I don't necessarily know. And then obviously what I do is later on I'll bump this up. And I think right now my max run is 92. That's my highest run right now. But I'm making over 1Q a run. That's good. Making over 100. That's going to increase every time I bump up my coin mastery now. Still have the util dissonance to do, so that's going to be fun. That's another huge gap opportunity there for more coin. It just sucks. This one is fucking AIDS. I hate this fucking. I hate this so much. This one's like whatever. This one's gonna be done. Let me see. RDC, so it's gonna be Odd Labs. Odd Labs will be that's in less than 3 days. I'll have it fully complete. I might start gemming that shit, to be honest. It's it's annoying me just taking up a lab spot. But I think for when I get GT Plus, you know what I want to figure out, and you guys, I'm sure you guys are all way past me. You guys actually might be able to give insight on this because it's not as niche. With my goals set, basically to start fucking pumping out specific tailored stats with my masteries that I've unlocked a metric fuck ton of. I'm curious when I want to start doing assist mod, substat, the main multiplying effect. I don't really see myself going into at all, or for a very long time, because obviously my levels are so low it doesn't even matter. Like I probably want to get to 161, which means I'm pushing my RPC more, but I'm pushing my RPC faster than my shatter shards. Sick. Because that's just speed. The substat one is understandable. That's completely cool beans with me because that's gonna increase my EHLS, which will help with my T14 runs. That'll help with my angle, any other offensive stuff. I've also seen people, who was it? Sleek? Might have been Sleek. Another YouTuber. But I saw him going like all for the unique effect. But I think he was aiming for like, he had like a mythic BHD and an ancestral singularity harness. But I think he was aiming more for like the benefits of the unique effect. Because he wanted to put this on his back end. He wanted to put his PhD as a backup and have his ancestral singularity up front as a primary. Yeah, I just have a hard time because like in my eyes, I just want to like go from GT plus. Yeah, that's what I was kind of vibing out is what I mean, granted, I'm comparing to people that are 161s, right? Or more, right? Like Koyal and Fujin are over 161. So like I'm just dealing with the fact that that's when I can start feeling comfortable leveling my secondary. But like until then there's no real point in it. Yeah, the only thing I saw about the unique effect, it is considerably expensive for what it is. Um, the only thing I saw that I really wanted is this for tourneys. That'd be poggers as fuck. Um, and then obviously my bot range, which would be poggers as fuck as well. But then it would also allow me to really not be concerned with like the project funding and G comp, so I could have my permanent black hole with PF. Again, pushing me further in tournaments, which would be based. But right now, obviously, I can't do my permanent black hole and max benefit from project funding, which is kind of AIDS. And even then, like restorative bonus, if I want to go PF restorative, like I'm not really gaining the best. I'm doing half a wave, which is not ideal. I mean, it decays, so I'm still getting a bonus, and then the waves that get skipped, not really beneficial. But I see the value in getting the unique effect if your goal is to like have a specific build. But like stat wise, I think probably you're gaining more from your substats. But you're probably like losing out on a permanent black hole combo, or getting like your ohm chip fucking yoked out type shit. Because like it's nice to be ×2, but like having it ×15 is fucking on steroids. Especially with like a multiplier like this fucking like this shit. Getting that shit ×15 is fucking disgusting. Or even in this run, right? I could push further in farm runs just by having my ancestral Dimension Core shock stacks. But the substat seems like for the substats to be truly beneficial, you're probably trying to aim for getting the levels higher so you can unlock them and then you can roll them and then Yeah, substats seem great on its surface, but they seem like you have to do major checkpoints like 33 or 34, 67, maybe 50%, stuff like that. Like you're not doing like 3 clicks and getting really anything out of it. It doesn't seem like it, at least. Like when you're dumping into substat, you're looking to dump like 20s at a time, it seems like. Which obviously the further you go into it, the pricier it gets. Yeah. But that would be like 3K stones. Like I looked up, it was like 2,200. I can just fucking look it up. Who am I kidding? Did I look it up in Project Rend? Thought I did. Where did I look it up at? I looked it up somewhere. I was trying to look up how much it would cost to get submod or the substat efficiency up to like 30% or I think it was like 20%. It was like 2,200 or 2K stones. And then obviously that's the cheap side to 20%. And I was like, okay. So like for all 3 of them to get to 20%, basically nearly a full month's worth of stones. I'd have leftover from tourneys, but yeah, 3K you're putting what, probably 30%, I'd imagine. No, it has to be less than that because it incrementally gets higher. And 2K would get you to 20, which would mean like you're cutting that in half. Probably like 500. I want to say it's like 500, maybe. Or sorry, double that. Like 4,000 stones. I want to look it up now. Now I remember. I need to find out where the fucking thing is. Module reshow. No module. MBN. That's not what I want. Shard optimizer. Okay. Oh. 8K to max. But how would that make sense then? 2K to 20%. And that is 25% the total. and it incrementally gets higher. So 6K. Dude, am I bugging? It has to be cheaper. That doesn't make any sense mathematically. That like theory makes 0 sense. I must be misremembering it then. It doesn't make, that literally makes negative sense. Where the flub is this shit? Did I use the new website, the My Tower tool type stuff? I might have done that. Let's see. Let's see. My Tower. Modules. That's not helpful. Tools. Cell efficiency, golden combo, module shard optimizer. Eh. Yeah, 2720 to get the fucking GT5. It's not helping me at all. Oh, 8K is 70%. That makes a little bit more sense. It's not. I thought it was to 99%. I forgot that 70% is the max on it. Huh. Dude, where did I fucking look it up at? It's actually bothering me. I swear, I had something. I thought it was Project Rent, dude. Maybe home? Oh, maybe it was targets. I have to find the target for it. I'm bugging out right now, dude. That might be dashboard. No, whatever. Might be. Yeah, I must have misread it then. Yeah, I was about to say that doesn't make any sense, seeing as each click goes up by like 2 or 3. If that's the case, then yeah. Then what? 3K would get you nearly. It would probably take you over halfway there. So you get you over 35%, which is the halfway mark, I guess. I also want to start getting the inner landmine radius up, so I can farm cleaner. I was gonna start re-rolling my armor for 141, 3K to about 41%. That's pretty poggers. But that would be 2 months worth of stones essentially. And that also leaves out like CF plus, like how deep you could get if you just like 3K for core versus my final ultimate weapon, yeah, you're getting better value out of the substat. But like that 3K needs to get spent either way for me to get to my GT plus and my CF plus and my Spotlight plus and all the fun stuff. And my raw stats aren't going up. It's my secondary stats. So like again, ELS or coin, which is nice. I'm not saying it's not. It is nice. It's just I don't necessarily see the. It's hard. It's not as like convincing. Now that might be stupid of me because like what every 2% EHLS. Oh. What was I was kind of bummed about was me having to put wave skip mastery on the back burner. I mean, I still have a ton of milestones to go do. I've really only scratched the surface on them. Didn't go do 15, didn't go do 16, didn't go do 17 again. I only did 18 and 19 and only up to assist mods. And that's all I did. There's probably a good chunk of stones out there for me to go grab. Which I'd be okay with like having that as my thing. But then like my concern with this, okay? You might be able to shed light on me. For my tournament, I like my speed reduction. I can't actually imagine playing a tournament without it. But obviously it's a fodder as an assist. It's a pointless thing. So I'm curious on like at what point do I every time I unlock a new level do I just put it on the bottom? That seems so agitating. Like a fuck ton of unnecessary dice. Which granted, I'm cruising through the enemy balance mastery. So I'm gonna start fucking churning and burning through these. Another thing I need to start prepping if I'm replacing. What is up, Luke? If I'm after my rare drop chance, putting this on the burner until finished so I can prep my GT plus. Curious on wanting to get my wave accelerator mastery up as well, and then kind of like do this one and ISM in tandem, just so I can start really cranking that out. But then I mean, this is just one thing. I can even fucking gem that if I need to, just to get one of them. Yeah. Well, again, this is just me. Not a lot, Fusion. Not a lot at all. I'll even show you. So I stopped at 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left, but prior to my current farming run. And then I haven't done any of the Echo Lab for it. Which again, I could probably run those fucking labs up to like 5, unironically. Because I think I have my attack to 3. Like I can get 4Q in no time at all. And I think that after that it goes up to 5, which I think once I get to like 4 or 5 for my other masteries, I'll probably end up. I don't know if I just want to brute force it. It feels like I'm kind of Nah, I think it's fair. Because I want to get my lab coin discount up, so I'm saving on this stuff. But I don't really need to because I'm making so much that it doesn't really fucking matter. So I can kind of brute force the shit out of it. Yeah, well, I mean, again, 9Q. So the way I view it is like I make 2Q a day. The lab itself is more than 4 days because I mean, what this one is 24 divided by 6 days. It's like I can make 9Q in 6 days, no problem. Like I'd probably be way over almost to the point of being able to start 2 simultaneously. So like, to me, it's the queue is fine, especially if I'm waiting for the lab spot to open up. It really doesn't affect me, especially since I have like fucking 3 locked ones right now, which are aids. And then once Rare Drop Chance finishes, that's gonna be a locked one. This one's locked. This one's locked. These 2 are basically my freebies until Stone Perk, Standard Perk bonus finishes. And then I have three like masteries, just pushing masteries as fast as I fucking can. Because, yeah, even now in 6 days. Yeah, 6 days. Imagine it's like 2 Q a day, roughly. Let me see what my project run says I'm at. My farming. Weekly. No, let's just go home. My daily coins. Oh, that's because of my dissonance are still in there for the past week. The last week I've also been doing dissonance runs, so my average daily coins is super low. Well, if I'm prepping for GT Plus, you know what? I'm gonna be an idiot for a sec. No, I'm not gonna be an idiot. Okay, I think this is fair to ask myself. Macro wise, where am I aiming? What, like, obviously GT Plus, but like, why GT Plus? That's my I should answer that question. Because like right now, as you guys can probably tell, I'm only gonna start getting more grossly over econ, which is not bad, right? It's not the worst thing in the world. It's gonna really start hitting when I start doing like the cannon fodder ones or the basic ones like damage, crit factor, all that stuff. That's when it's gonna really hurt. Like I'm just gonna have a crazy surplus of coin. Yeah, I wanted to. So originally, I did max daily mission shards. Yeah, I think that might be also. I see more opportunity in enhancements because, like, here's my thought process, right? With the enhancements, if I front load the coin in the enhancements and I backlog my labs, I think those labs become exponentially higher, or at least multiplicatively. So, like, each lab tick level becomes like that much more potent if I have like big Qs put into my fucking enhancement. Now that only matters, I think what I'm trying to set up right now, macro, super wide angle, macro, things I'm behind on, things I'm severely behind on, not coins. I wouldn't even say damage because like where I'm at now with my chain lightning, I'm kind of like staying there. Are the cells, or not cells? Cells are a fix for the problem. It's my labs and mods. Now behind is relative. I say behind relative to my rank. So like most people my rank have way more developed labs and way more developed mods. Compensations for that are enhance, masteries, because that's stones and coin. And then for this there's no real compensation for this. I mean, I have the ancestral stuff, I guess. Onk and slash assists. But the way I would go about like fixing this, now this is where the solutions come in. So cells slash, what would be a way to fix labs? Like behind in basic labs. Well, it would be counterintuitive to fix those by doing mastery labs. I mean, you're compensating, possibly even overcompensating, and then again backlogging the originals. Yeah, but what would gem packs? I mean, yeah, I don't want to gem pack whale type stuff. Like when it comes to that, my gem packs are like very precise and targeted. Like if I wanted to gem pack for when I did the 2 gem packs for the ancestral DC. After that, I still want to get my cards slots because with me getting all these masteries, I kind of really want space for them right now. Right now, I still have 2 separate card slots or presets for early and late game, which all it does is change my cash to all crit. That's all it does. Yeah. Honestly, it's just cells. Kind of. I mean, masteries again. You can short term fix it, and then that can push you further with getting other stuff. So for mods, RPCM for sure. Obviously, me finishing my RDC, rare drop chance. This one also could be substats because it would give me a better package chance. Econ does give me cells, granted, but like pushing to the next tier of cells, right? It's and the next big wave of cells I see is tier 14. Because like I'll show you right now. For 1 click it's 200. That's I can jump that up, but when I start going to 5, now that's a day's worth clicked here. And I don't really know if that's crazy beneficial pre 14. Ooh, nice, Luke. Lucky Banner, was it actually announced? Or are we fibbing? But like as you can see right here with the costs, coin enhancement kind of seems ass to do now for 5 deep. Even free upgrades seems like, you know, if I can get this. The only thing I'm unlucky with, I think you're cursed with like one of each type of mod. So like these are my cursed mobs. I just don't get them ever, no matter what. I'll look in the discords. Let's see, developer announcements. Tower sale and Lucky Banner coming next week. July 13th, Monday, for 2 weeks. Damn. So, is Lucky? I'm telling you, he dropped all 10K for that. I mean, I'll probably just buy gems. I'll just buy the packs. 4% is lucky, yeah. So I thought lucky was like you get to select which one you want to be lucky with, and it increases that selected one. That's what I thought that was. Oh, mashed. Do you have GT on your main? Oh, GT Plus specifically. I had a question the other day that was very niche, but I think I'm wondering if like an experienced player knows for sure. By the description, it should, but I had to draw it out to actually make it make sense. Let's see if I can. Where's my paint? Okay. So I think tower 1, the horde. 2 is everything else after GT is activated. Question was, I know. Oh, sorry. Back it up. I know GT Plus. I'm just fucking GT Plus. Thank you. Gains. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I don't really. The only thing I want my OA for is for my attack dissonance. That's really it. That's all I want it for. It's completely like not needed. Like this would be nice for my UW, my ultimate weapon one. And it sucks that it's only fires 2. I'm gonna have 4. Um. Yeah. So I know GT Plus. I mean, oh, how did I phrase this? GT Plus. Oh, sorry. It is 2. 2 equals the base multiplier or base coin multied, right? So base coin 2 also equals kill count. Okay. But my question was with 1, the horde, I'm aware that it does not equal kill count. Whatever. Kill co. But I'm curious if 1 equals question mark the base coin. That was my question, and I don't know. I think yes. I just don't think the horde that you're hoarding, like right now, my tower, the current horde before my GT doesn't count towards my kills, which is the multiplier. But I think it does count for the base coin that is being multiplied. If that makes any sense. I think it does. I thought it was a really I thought it was the best way I could articulate it, and I had to draw it out to do so. But if anybody does know this, if either confidently or can point me to a person that does know that. I mean, I haven't asked Greeny yet, but by the description of GT Plus, it should. This should be a yes. I hate my writing or drawing with my mouse. But if nobody has GT Plus, then I'm talking to the void. It's cool beans though. I have like random thoughts about shit like this. Because that would have like totally, if let's say this doesn't, in theory, let's say it doesn't, I don't want GT Plus immediately. Because that would just, I would have to go to a blender build. And it would just be way less impactful. But if like this initial coin, or even the coins I'm gaining during during my GT, which is all my Rev Devo, Rev Orb Devo, then it's pointless. But I think the kills not counting prior to GT's is just the kill count. I think it's supposed to be just the kill count because it's multiplying the coins earned while GT's active, which would have to include the reverse orb horde. It would have to. Otherwise, it would make no sense. I would just feel like an idiot. I was just like, why? Like, that descriptively makes no sense. Also, got gold range. Yeah, yo. Yeah, yo. I'm probably going to get 900 more so I can get this. And then save the rest because I won't have enough for a click here. Oh, fucking hell. Would stick to stats from Lucky Banner? Oh, you're talking about like permanently increase the drop rate? I think the problem they should solve prior to that is the keys situation or the tournament leagues. That's probably way more pressing than banners, in my opinion. Because again, I don't think gems are difficult to come by. It's just a more of attrition for even free to players. But I don't see. I see a problem. I mean, obviously, I just got my first Legends bracket, but like hearing about Fujin and Koyal and all those guys, like they're not even like the worst ones. That they bounce back and forth, and yeah, but there's guys that are their towers are yoked, like, but they're still stuck, and they like how does that guy not have keys? Makes no sense. Like I think Sleek doesn't have keys. It's like how, bro? Like he's like doing like level 9 masteries right now. I'm like, the fuck's wrong? Like how do you not have keys? Let's see what my coverage was. 76, 73, 55, 56, 59. Do I need to bump this up yet? Nah. I mean, yeah, let's do it. I'll bump it up one more. Somebody's DMing me on Discord. Go y'all. I do like me my coins though. think after I get GT Plus, I'll have enough econ where okay, so no, I'm going back. ADHD Jake, come on, figure it out. So my macro problems are my labs and my mods. Those are my two problems. Not my econ. The basic labs are what I need to catch up on, because like you could argue that my masteries are technically labs, so obviously my econ needs to be higher for it. But like my problem is like lab speed, like damage, crit factor, range, super crit multiplier, all that stuff. Like that's where I like not nearly where I should be at. But I feel like I feel like there is a plateau I can make. I feel like there's a econ spot I can hit where I can essentially get all my masteries to 9, or you know, at least there. I think essential ones like I can get rid of all this math. This is probably gonna be on the back burner too. Okay, so masteries, RPCM, that solves my, or that works towards my mod problem. EBM, that definitely does. I technically don't think Wave Accelerator does. ISM definitely does, because that's more runs per day, meaning more cells per day. So those 3 are like my big boys that if I want to max ones first, it would be those 3. And I think I have the coins right now for it. So like when I'm running after this one, I'll probably run these 3 to 9 as fast as I fucking can. Because once I get there, I'll be able to start, you know, having different. This is gonna be done by that time, so I don't need that. I can start working on like substats and or tourneys, or because I just realized like how I was focused on econ had like level 35 crit factor, and essentially in like a week and a half I was able to get from like tier 17 wave 100 to assist mods. In that week and a half, I was just focusing on like damage mastery, super tower bonus, super tower mastery. I was just focused on those, and I didn't even get that deep into them. So like, I feel like there's still a lot of room to take advantage there, let alone the enhancements. Does enhancements do anything for me on mods? It does with cells. So coins would help there. If I got it to like 1.5, that'd be base, but that's probably a shit ton of coin. I'm talking probably like big queues at that point, or at least hundreds of queues. Ooh, I'm seeing a pathway. I'm seeing a pathway that rationalizes it. Okay. So while I'm increasing I want the econ so high that 1, I can run masteries to the essential masteries. But then also, while I'm running cannon fodder ones that would multiply me higher, I can just dump all the econ I'm making into enhancements. Whether that be both damage, health, you know, maybe even try and get orb size type stuff. I think that's a play. I think that's a good play too. because eventually I'll want my orb size high enough where I can when I go to 14 that for EO mastery. But like if I have just normal size orbs, I probably don't want them. I probably don't want to go to 14. That's a good rationalization at least. It might just be a cope. Might be because I want to see the big number on I want to see my kill number go higher. But I think that makes sense rationally. Yeah. So it's okay. That's fine. Okay. So we'll do this. Okay. Path. GT plus 5. We'll start there. Might go higher if I want to go substat. Or I probably will go substat just so I can get more coin. GT plus 5. I'll start at 5. Might go to 8. Do I like what do I want my Q? What do I want my econ to like cap out at? I have no idea. I don't even know the ceiling of where I need to be. So I guess a fuck ton. So then this one would be coin. Because what my concern is like if I go crazy on, if I just go fucking AFK mode with my not so fun ones like lab speed, crit factor, range, attack, and then throw in anything, or I'll leave one open for masteries type stuff. But if I just like AFK those until the end and try to get like ×5 speed, like yeah, from my masteries, each level of those I will get incredibly stronger. But it's an incremental change at that point, so I can even multiply it higher or exponentially higher with enhancements in tandem. And I don't know if I probably won't need to worry about lab discount because they're all dirt cheap. They're all like in the hundreds of thousands. What damage? 600k coins, 900k. Like I can run this until the end and not worry about coins. It's just a matter of having them done. I'd probably want lab speed, coin, CPK, damage, crit factor, maybe range. I don't know. I think those 4 would be like my permas. Yoked, econ, lab speed. Let's do lab speed, CPK, because that's going to increase my coin per minute even more, that I can pump it up every level. Damage, crit factor. That helps with bullet farming. That helps with UWs, with crit factor, 2-folding. That should be plus mastery. I think that's probably my long-term path. Yeah, perma. On paper, it sounds good. I do need to get these done. And kickoff, yeah, true. How much more time do I have in my fucking... I just hate that standard perk bonus. It's fucking AIDS, but it's so fucking good. It is so fucking good. I just hate it. Because it takes forever and a half. 18 more days. Kill me. I'll probably, honestly, once I see it... Oh, nice. Belgium and Spain. Hells yeah, baby. Good luck, brother. For Belgium. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna look at. It's about 1K per. I just want these two finished. That way I can just fucking go ape shit on my fucking masteries. But I still need my GT duration, so that's gonna be a perma. So I'll be able to run 3 masteries for a good chunk of time. Which will be good, because I have 4 there that are annoying. And if I am starting to go low on coin in between them, I can always pump a little coin mastery in there just to jam me up a little bit more. And then like on the way up to that permaing, I'll be able to explore a little bit more into like pushing past tournaments and stuff like that, because my base stuff will go way higher. That's my I'm out over 100 T now. Got 3.5 more hours of this, fuck. And then I'll probably run one before bed. How many more days? I have 1 more day till that finishes. And I could go RPC. Yeah, I'll have enough for that. That's a quick 4-dayer. Almost. I just want to gem shit, bro. I'm such a fucking greedy, stupid fuck. There's no fucking. I'm like, oh, I have enough gems. I can gem it. Dumb, stupid. That's what I am. Don't worry about me. Oh, I'm assuming nobody here watches League of Legends or MSI right now. Go NA. And since I'm not really eager to, since I have the card slots right now that are sufficient for a build, just swapping and stuff, I feel like I can easily postpone that gem wise. Probably just save for the lucky banner, to be honest. I haven't had a full week with this new income. So I haven't even seen how much I'm actually making. Fucker. What is it? It's time for me to order some fucking food. Oh yeah, I know. I'm sorry, buddy. They did that to you. They did you dirty, okay? We all know it. Call of Duty timing. Yeah. The COD timing is real, dude. That was the worst shit in COD, bro. I mean, I had that in Counter Strike too. Any FPS that timing of like holding an angle and then all of a sudden you unscope, boom. Call of Duty timing is normally when you're holding an angle, like you're holding a corner, expecting somebody to pop out of it, and then all of a sudden you're holding it for like a minute, unironically for a full minute, and then you're like, nobody's coming, and you drop your ADS, and the second you do, somebody pops out. It's like shitty time. It's just like the most shitty timing. Happens a lot. It's called like COD timing. That happened in like a lot of FPS games. Yeah. Just like, yeah. It's like this, and it's like the second you look away, it makes you feel like somebody's cheating every time, because like you'd be sitting there for no exaggeration, a full minute, which in a game is a long time. You're just sitting there staring at a fucking corner, doing nothing except expecting somebody to come out, and nobody does. And then the second you're like, okay, I've committed so much time to this, I'm done. And then that's when they come out. I thought they said something about not having one before V29. I thought they said something like that. Yeah, same. Last time I just wailed out for it, so I'll probably still get all the packs, but if I can get more, that's based. See, what's funny is like I'm nowhere near these caps. Like, bro, 240, 240, 220, 200. This is the closest one. I guess this one kind of, but I'm like nowhere near these caps. So I have like a 2-star and CES, 2-star, 2-star, 1-star. And this is brand new, and that's 1-star. Like this is this is basic. That's 1-star. I thought that was 1-star. Bro, yeah. Sure, I mean, you're not wrong, but it's a lot. It is a lot. I think I'm 1 Pulsar Harvester away from Ankh too. I'm about to get a 2nd star on my BHD, which would be Poggers. Yeah, I know. But it goes for 2 weeks, bro. That's fucking next paycheck. I just paid a fuck ton of bills. I'm just gonna fucking pour myself out here. I think I left myself 1 bill next week. I was like, easy. Piece of cake. I thought you had Koyal. I think Koyal was he was asking the director, the content creator director, or the management guy for it. He was fishing, bro. I was laughing during the stream. He was fishing. He's like, "Yo, how far in advance do you know? You know, like, maybe you can't tell us, but like, do you know like a week or 2 out?" And he's like, "Dude, sometimes it's like the day of. They tell us." He's like, "Sometimes I know, sometimes I can, and if I do know, I can tell like 3 days in advance." I was cracking up at work. I was like, bro, he is desperately trying to, because that's when you still had all your gems. You were like, any hint, just a nod or something, or just give me anything. And he was like, bro, you're asking the wrong guy. If I could, I would. They don't tell me that stuff. I think he even said like sometimes they ask me to help code, and sometimes they don't even ask me to code until like the day before. That was a funny interaction I was listening to. I think this is like pointless until what? Spotlight Plus. I was thinking about just no, because I don't use this for tourneys. Even though if I wanted to, I could with project funding. I just don't really think I always have a crazy amount of fucking cash by the end of it. And here, I just need my fucking 6th band, but I'm not. That's my econ's not hurting at all from it, and I just devo it. So I think I need to add 5 clicks to my devo. By the way, that's fucking annoying. Because every run I'm doing 5 more clicks. But the reason why I don't want to do it, okay, hear me out. Anybody who devos, hear me out and tell me I'm fucking crazy. There's a point where my landmines are too strong. I devo this to 0. I don't devo this to 0 because I want my space displacer to start stunning. But then my fucking inner landmines start getting yoked. And if I increase the damage, there's just more likelihood that they pop these fuckers faster, longer. Like, I think I can get to like wave 3k and I have 500 starting damage or levels, and I still pop them until like 2k with my landmines and my fucking inner landmines. Let alone if I get the fucking early landmine damage perk. That's fucking AIDS. That's why I haven't gotten this fucking shit. Where is it? Where is that dumb fucking landmine damage, bro? I went 3 into it and I fucking regretted it. Decay, don't even know what that does. Don't want them longer than they need to be. I'm hoping they fucking... I mean, I guess I should... How many levels in that? So it's... 27 seconds? 27 times 0.5? Fuck me, dude. What's that? That's what, 8... 18.5? No. 13.5. 13.5 seconds. That's such a fucking random number, dude. What? High? 4 seconds, 13.5 seconds. Why would that be 13.5 seconds? That's 17 and a half seconds? Yeah, it is. That's such a weird number. Why 17 and a half seconds? But doesn't decay just wait like the time for auto pop? And I also have ILM, so I don't really care about this stun. I mean, it's beneficial, but like the cluster, the pull in this is really where all my stuns come out. So that's where it just stuns everything on the outside. Or if I try to have this at 30, bro, I get so nervous about it being at 30. I don't like it at 30. Because it feels like there's never a point where my SD gets a ring. Whereas here, there's a point. Like, you even see right now, it's starting to form a little bit. Like, these would be insta-popped. My extra ring, they would just get insta-popped every fucking time. And it's like, I don't G-comp, so it's not like I can reduce the cooldown unless I want to click it. I also wanted to get my last quantity for ILM. It's really annoying me that I'm at 5 out of 6. And it's like 250 fucking stones, bro. It's fucking just one more gem. One more fucking... It's cancer. There's just so much fucking things to want to do. Just trying to rationalize or figure out how I want to get it done. I like this plan. This plan actually makes so much more sense now that I said it out loud and wrote it down. Because before I've been just kind of like feeling it out. I mean, luckily I'm feeling these ones because it makes sense. But like for masteries, I'd be like, I'm a little short. Let me go coin. Oh, let me do the. I'm not looking for damage more. I want to get this up to half of level 5. I was like, I might do another cash mastery. Seems I'm close to 141. I'm gonna need a lot of reroll shards, and I'm fucking yoking out my EBM, my enemy balance mastery. It's because I don't want it to requeue an expensive one, 5 coin. I might not want to do those ones immediately. And so like I'll have it off so I'm a lot more attentive to it. Like these ones I just fucking forget. I know I want those to keep going until they die. Probably when I am on my level 10, when it's halfway, I'll gem this one to finish. This one is just gonna take forever. I mean, there's never a point, because you know what? I'll show you what I look at this the whole time. Okay, where is it? That's okay. So let me take this off and that off. I just look at this the whole time, and I literally am looking. I don't know if it's even fucking crazy visible. Probably not, because I'm gonna shrink the shit out of it. I don't know if I can zoom in on this. It's just Project Rend. So essentially it just tells me right here my time to max. And I check that every day. And I have this auto syncing to my account. So I just have it continuously pulling from my emulator. Which is why you'll see me randomly, like, I think that's probably why you'll see me randomly spike. It's because, like, I think I had it. My run monitor, I should probably turn that one lower because I don't really use that much. Every 5 minutes. I don't. Oh, run. Okay, that's what I needed to do. I needed to not have running the run monitor on, because that was like every 5 minutes it would pull from the emulator and give me real-time info on this, so I don't have to go into other shit. But I like this shit because, one, I can check these times. I can just pull it, the current stat for them, and then I can just say like, oh, instead of risking a run by fucking going in this page and having it full lag out, I can just look on this and it's real time. Super nice. I did make a suggestion in the Discord. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Maybe you guys can give me feedback. But my suggestion was making. Oh, let's see if somebody responded. Essentially my suggestion to the devs was having a button on both sides of the speed ups for either max speed or 0. But then somebody, I thought that's a pretty smart idea too, which is just having a play and pause for the current speed. Because I was saying how it's really annoying. It's super annoying. One, in tournaments, when you get hit and you have to spam click. Now, granted, if you're on a computer, not nearly as bad. When I'm remote desktop, AIDS, absolute fucking AIDS, because I always click this shit, and then this shit pops up while I'm trying to literally pause the game, and it's the most irritating thing in the world. And then I said it, like having one where it goes straight to 0. You can just have one button click, boom, 0, and then one go max speed. Don't know if that's necessarily something that like the graphics can deal with without like FPS dropping a severe amount. But somebody was saying how like play and pause is a equivalent stuff. Well, this will be my first time in Champ. Wait, did I? I made Legends without Champ, or without my assists. Yeah, this will be my first Champ League with my assist mods. Yeah, after I get GTA 5, I'll figure out if I want to do more into GT, just to get like final where my GT's at. Or if I want to start going like CF plus or CL plus or CL4, any of that stuff. Stones wise, may also get mashed potatoes being. I think he was making a good point where just getting my substats to like 40% for like core and gen would be like based. Maybe even like my defense for Deathify, stuff like that. Then I can get Berserker. But like basically any mastery I'm going to be going is once I get my GT plus 5 and my GT duration finished, like my labs are locked for permanent. I mean for a good chunk of time. I think I'll probably personal best champs tomorrow. I got what? I think my highest one right now is 16. I want to say. Is it down here? Yeah, 1640. Let's clean up some of these. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh, yeah, don't need any of this. Got all my distance for attack done. Don't really need that. Don't really need that. That was pre-assist. That's post-assist. 100 waves. Pretty sick. Got my 12 utility. Yeah, but yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's just unfortunate that it's within this month. Damn. Let's look at this fucking progression, dude. From 6 days. Oh, 7 days is a week ago. A week ago, I was averaging 70 T. Up almost half. 50% higher. I mean, technically it'd be a little less. Or let's say where I'm at now. 105 T. So a little over. No, actually almost exactly half. A little under. Half coin boost. In a week. And that's going to go higher because I'm going to start pushing some of my coin mastery too. Probably just get a few levels into that. And then when I get more into my Gbot, that'll be boggers. Dude, I'm so happy to get my fucking G-Bot range done. Holy shit, that was so nice to feel. Ugh. Right now I'm trying to get to, what is it, 36? 12, 12, 12? Yeah, 36. 3,600 coin by next week. Or gem, sorry. In case the rolling relics happen. Or something I need is there. I bought 3 of them this time. Kill me. No fun. Oh, wait. Close. Forgot I ordered food for a second. It's on its way, don't worry. Nobody has to worry, guys. I know you were very concerned for me. But I also got my new Samsung Bud Pros 4. Super hyped for him. Oh, that was another thing I was gonna ask. I was gonna bro, I have so many more things I want to do and put it on display now. I have no desire for Legos. My brother-in-law might actually like Legos more than me. I just have zero, like, I'd rather sit, no offense, Koyel, I'd rather sit here and stare at this fucking run for the full 11 hours than start building any Legos. I'd have to be highly intoxicated for me to want to do that. But even then, like, I'd probably not, even with my medication for my ADHD meds, I probably wouldn't want to just sit there and just do it. Hey, man. What would be the difference would be like if I didn't do it here, I'd be doing it on golf. I'd be doing it for an experience. It's similar. It's just virtual. It's different. You should have seen me when I was playing Counter-Strike, dude. I had some expensive ass skins. I'd have like an $800 knife. I think I had like a $1,000 skin for my AK. And my op. Op is like 800, but I had monies. But I also did like the CSGO gambling stuff, so not totally kosher. Yeah, my favorite knife of all time. God, I love this fucking thing. M9 Marb Fade. Oh, M9 Bayonet Marb Fade. Oh, it was just the best skin in the world. And I think I had a red and blue. There was no yellow on it. Oh, it was just so pretty. So fucking. And then I think I had like a cheap D-Lore. It was like a fucking, it's not Minware. Minwares are really expensive. Field tested? It was a field tested one. No, I sold it. I liquidated that entire account. I think I don't even I think I have like fodder skins. I think this was prior to the trade. There was a point where where they try to implement to prevent bots and like trade scams or whatever. They try to have like a 7-day escrow type thing for trades. Like I think I stopped a year before that because that was like my last season I played in ESEA. That was a while ago. That was years, like 5, 6, 7 years ago. Plus, I like the skin, like I think one of my favorite skins my buddy got me on was the Op Asimov. is white and yellow, or white, black, and orange. Fucking sick. It's such a simple skin, but so fucking nice. Oh, yeah. He probably dipped out. I know he had a hard day at work today, so he was solo doing shit. So he had a driver and he had to run both sides of the street for his route. Fucking sounded like it was ass. Okay, I'm gonna go no cam for a bit. I'll probably just AFK this motherfucker and do some sick, nasty eating. So if you want to chill, you can. I probably won't be able to talk because I'm gonna be shoveling my face with food. Actually, I'm just gonna go sit down at the table and fucking eat instead of trying to multitask because I'm probably gonna get my fucking desk dirty if I do this. So I'll be back. I'll probably just end up watching some shit while I after I eat. Sweet. Peace out, Koyal. I'll probably see you in your stream tomorrow. I have returned. Oh. Just in time for a gem. What a gangster. Mm. Oh, probably. Oh, tight. Overkill. Oh, it's unfortunate. Instead of doing one at a time, did all 8. Expecting that to lower my or CBH. Hmm. Oh, tight. Lag spiked. Paste. Count right back. Damn. Lame. It's alright. Still got my 1Q. Good, good, good. Oh. Oh. Just give me one. Damn. I'm gonna grind through all of these. A lame. It's alright. Alright, get back to the farms. Oh. Okay. Hmm. What do I want to do? Hmm. Well, I'm gonna go. Fusion, if you're still there, I'm gonna go and just lay down. I woke up at like 11 p.m. last night. Got back from work and just been streaming. So I'm gonna go rest, maybe watch a movie and pass out for a minute before waking back up. But I will probably see you streaming tomorrow for the tourney. But I work, so I may be just listening, but we'll see. Either way, if it is you there still, Fusion, I'm peacing out. Thanks for watching. Thanks anybody for watching. Appreciate you guys.